So that's what they're talking about the ball. So that the ball is going to be 15 days from tomorrow. That is the discussion that is going on. To which Mrs. Bennet responds that Mrs. Long is not going to come back. So apparently she is not in town as well. So Mrs. Long is going to come back just one day prior to that ball. So Mrs. Bennet realizes that if Mrs. Long, somebody who had promised her of introducing Mr. Bingley to them, if she herself is going to return one day prior to the ball, meaning Mrs. Long herself would not be able to have an acquaintance with Mr. Bingley, how can Mrs. Bennet and her daughters depend on Mrs. Long to make the acquaintance? And this is something that Mrs. Bennet says out loud, that it is impossible for us to do that. And Mrs. Bennet also says to Mr. Bennet, the husband, that since you are also not going to acquaint yourself, it is impossible for us to make an acquaintance. And this is where, Mr. Bennet reveals that it's good that I have already made the acquaintance, but not before. After having so much of discussion, after coming to the conclusion that they will not be able to make the introduction themselves, Mrs. Bennet says that I'm sick of this name, that is Mr. Bingley. To hell with Mr. Bingley. This is also going to change. This should also speak volumes about the dynamic nature of the females that is usually portrayed with a sense of comedy, that you never know what is going inside a female's head, and that is on full display over here. Remember, earlier she was even getting offended by her own daughter coughing. Secondly, now she is getting offended, not offended, but frustrated by the very name that she was excited about in the chapter 1. So now she says that Mrs. Bennet is frustrated with the name Mr. Bingley, to which Mr. Bennet, he makes this grand revelation that it's too bad that you are sick of that name. Had you told me that, I would not have already made an acquaintance with him. And the sentiment changes like that, like snap of fingers. Mrs. Bennet suddenly starts becoming very curious. You've already met. She says that, I always knew that this was going to happen. I always had this faith that you would do it. And surprisingly, she also says that